so much, Valdi. All right, just two more speakers, and then we'll take questions. Our next speaker is Adam Flint, who is with Network for a Sustainable Tomorrow, based, also known as NEST, based here in Binghamton in the Southern Tier. And Adam's been a great leader in both rejecting the problems like fossil fuels and embracing and transitioning us to the climate solutions in New York State. Adam.
Thanks, Renee. Thanks for coming, everybody. Network for a Sustainable Tomorrow started off in 2008, and immediately we learned of the threat of fracking. And together with many of my colleagues here, we fought successfully to stop fracking, and we embarked on a 15-year mission to make it easy for people in the Southern Tier and the Binghamton region to get clean energy technologies in their homes and businesses, and to get a piece of the clean energy career pathway. Because clean energy careers, even with the current person in the White House, are a wonderful way to have a rewarding and well compensated career. Now we have, again, these zombie pipelines, right? They were rejected before, they should be rejected now. I would ask that Governor Hochul recall what happened with her boss when at certain points he was not willing to reject fracking. We were there every place he went, every day, every week, every month. So on the one hand, if Governor Hochul stands strong and rejects this lawless president's pressures to get these zombie pipelines back into New York State, we will have her back. If on the other hand she refuses to do this, we will be after her every step of the way. So this is a message that if you want to have the support of the environmental movement, if you want to have the support of communities in the Southern Tier, you see the example set by elected officials that have the courage to stand up to a lawless president against these zombie pipelines. And that's what we're here to support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Adam. All right, our final speaker today is with another great statewide organization that has lots of members here in the Southern Tier. His name is Revo Rue, and I will let him talk more.
All right. Thank you, folks. Thank you to the senator and assembly member, as well as our council person and all the speakers here today. And we're here today to say loud and clear no to Trump's pipelines. The Constitution and NESE pipelines were already denied because they threaten our water, our climate, and our communities. But now Trump and his fossil fuel allies are trying to bring them back, using political pressure and backroom deals to force them through. Here in the Southern Tier, we've been through this before, like Adam was saying. We said no to fracking, we said no to sacrificing our health and land for corporate profits, and we are here saying no again. This is not just about infrastructure, it's about our future. These pipelines hurt working class and rural communities. Communities like ours that are often ignored and often exploited. This is why we are calling on Governor Hochul to lead, not just to listen, but to act. She has a responsibility to stand with New Yorkers, to protect our land and water, and to show the nation that climate leadership means saying no to new fossil fuel projects. If Governor Hochul wants to be seen as a climate leader, she must reject these pipelines clearly and publicly. We also call on DEC Commissioner Amanda Lefton to do her job. The science has not changed, the risk has not changed. New Yorkers said no before, and we expect the DEC to uphold that decision again. We are watching, we're organized, and we're not backing down because clean water, clean air, and a livable future are not negotiable. They are our right. Thank you.
All right, I think that is the perfect final word. Thank you so much, Revo. Once again, we're calling on Governor Hochul and the DEC to reject the Constitution and the NESE pipeline. Yes. And we have a lot of different organizations here. Revo, well, with Citizen Action, is based here in the Southern Tier. Adam is a Southern Tier resident. We have lots of Southern Tier residents, lots of both local, regional, and statewide organizations. We represent dozens more statewide organizations. We have today the executive director with Catskill Mountain Keeper, Ramsey Adams, who's here. And so I just want to acknowledge everybody who's here today. There's many more organizations who are not here that we represent, who are going to be in New York City, Albany, Syracuse, Utica, Rome, you know, the Catskills, the Hudson Valley, Buffalo, Rochester. So we're going to be out there. We're going to be spreading this message. This is the beginning of what, you know, this movement, and showing what New York State's all about. We're all about protecting our water quality, which our economy depends on and thrives on, which our health and our drinking water depends on, our air quality in New York State, and a livable climate. So that's what this is all about, and with that, we'll take any questions that you have for any of us.
You mentioned it was rejected in 2016.